Today's video is about Cynthia Weil. One of the 20th century's most well-known love songs is written by legendary songwriter Cynthia Weil. Weil's life and incredible contributions to music, particularly her work on the timeless You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, will be examined in this video. We'll also look into what she had to say about her experiences as a songwriter and what she thought about creativity in music. So kick back, unwind, and let's learn more about Cynthia Weil's life and work. Cynthia Weil was born in 1940 in New York City and came from a musical family. Her talent was recognized by her high school music teacher, who encouraged her to pursue a career in music. She began writing songs at a young age. Weil went to Sarah Lawrence School, where she met her future spouse and songwriting accomplice, Barry Mann. The couple wrote numerous hits for the Righteous Brothers, the Crystals, and Phil Spector's Wall of Sound production technique, among others, together. You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, which went on to become one of the most played songs ever, was one of Weil's most notable collaborations with Phil Spector. Both Weil and Mann's success as a songwriting team and the singer's triumph for the Righteous Brothers were both stirred by the success of the hit song, which marked their breakthrough. The Drifters on Broadway, The Animals' We Gotta Get Out of This Place, and The Crystals' Uptown were all written by Weil and Mann in collaboration. They also worked together with Carole King, the Walker Brothers, and B.J. Thomas. All through her profession, Weil won various honors for her songwriting, including a Grammy for Tune of the Year for Far Out in the Distance, which was highlighted in the film An American Tail. In 1987, she was selected to the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and in 2010, she was elected to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. As president of the National Academy of Songwriters, Weil also worked to improve songwriters' rights and recognition worldwide. Weil frequently credited the environment around her when asked about what inspired her to write songs. Everything, from a chance encounter on a street corner to her own personal experiences with love and heartbreak, served as sources for inspiration for her lyrics. Songwriting, to me, is about being able to express and communicate the emotions we all feel in a way that is unique to the individual, she explained. Often, Weil started writing songs by coming up with the first line or phrase. The remainder of the song's lyrics would then evolve around that initial concept. She also emphasized the significance of working together and allowing various points of view to combine to produce something truly unique. The songwriting process is a journey, and it's important to enjoy the ride, even when the road gets bumpy, she explained herself. Cynthia Weil, a Grammy-winning lyricist with notable range and endurance, who collaborated with her husband Barry Mann for decades and contributed to the writing of numerous hits, including You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, On Broadway, and Walking in the Rain, has passed away at the age of 82. According to Dr. Jen Mann, the songwriter passed away on Thursday at her Beverly Hills, California residence, surrounded by family. Mann, the couple's only child, didn't say what caused the death. Cynthia Weil and Barry Mann, who got married in 1961, were a part of a remarkable ensemble that Don Kirshner and Al Nevis recruited and based in the Brill Building neighborhood of Manhattan, a few blocks from Times Square. They are one of the most successful teams in popular music. The Brill Building Song Factory produced many of the most successful singles of the 1960s and beyond, with hit-making pairings like Carole King and Gary Goffin and Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich. Jen Mann stated, I grew up around a lot of music and two incredible, brilliant creative geniuses. My folks enlivened each other to compose incredible melodies. My mother always said they had each other when things were good and their music when things were bad. Producer Phil Spector worked closely with Weil and Mann on songs like Walking in the Rain by the Ronettes, He's You're the Boy I Love by the Crystals, and others. They also produced hits for everyone from Dolly Parton to Hanson. The song Somewhere Out There, which was written for James Horner for the soundtrack of An American Tail, won Grammy Awards in 1987 for Best Song and Best Song for a Movie or Television. It was also up for an Oscar and Golden Globe Award. Don't Know Much, a top 5 hit that Linda Ronstadt and Aaron Neville co-wrote, won a Grammy for Best Pop Performance in 1990. You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, an anthem of blue-eyed soul produced by Spector as if scoring a tragedy and sung with desperate fury by the Righteous Brothers, is their most famous song and a work of history as a whole. You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling beat out everyone else in 1965 and was covered by various different specialists. As per Broadcast Music Incorporated, no other melody was played more on radio and TV in the 20th hundred years. However, when the Righteous Brothers first heard Weil and Mann play You've Lost That Lovin' Feeling, singers Bill Medley and Bob Hatfield responded with dead silence. She stated to Parade magazine in 2015, Bill said, "Sounds good for the Everly Brothers and not the Righteous Brothers." We said, "Oh God." Then Bobby asked, "What should I do while the big guy is singing?" And Phil, the observer, advised, "You can go to the bank." Weil continued to have hits, sometimes with men and other collaborators like Michael Massner, David Foster, and John Williams, with whom she co-wrote the song "For Always" for the soundtrack to Steven Spielberg's AI Artificial Intelligence, while many of her peers struggled after the Beatles gained popularity in the middle of the 1960s. Weil contributed to the writing of Parton's pop smash "Here You Come Again," the song "If You're Ever in My Arms Again" by Peebo Bryson, James Ingram's "Only a Single Time," the Pointer Sisters' "He's So Timid," and "Running with the Night" by Lionel Richie. She returned to the top 10 with Hanson's "I Will Come to You" in 1997. Phil Spector, a music producer, conducted the band in 1964 at a show in San Francisco where the Righteous Brothers were also performing. He was impressed enough with the duo to want them to record for his own label, Phillies Records. All of Spector's previous songs for the Phillies Records had been sung by African Americans, and the Righteous Brothers would be his first white vocal group. However, Spector liked their vocal style, which he called blue-eyed soul. Spector asked Barry Mann and Cynthia Weil to write a song for them. He brought them from New York to Los Angeles to stay at the Chateau Marmont, where they could write the song. Mann wrote the melody first, and he came up with the opening line, "You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips." Mann was inspired from the song "I Love the Line." "You've Lost That Loving Feeling" was originally intended to be a dummy line that would be replaced later, but Spector liked it and decided to keep it. The song structure is verse, chorus, bridge chorus, or ABABCB form. Mann and Weil asked Spector for assistance because they were having trouble writing the bridge and the ending. Spector added the line, "Gone, gone, gone, whoa, whoa, whoa." Spector probed the piano with a hold-tight sloppy riff that they then based on for the bridge. Unfortunately, Cynthia Weil died on August 5, 2022, at 82 years old. She will be remembered as one of the greatest songwriters of all time, and her passing had a significant impact on the music industry. Weil's heritage lives on in the endless melodies she composed and the artists she enlivened. Weil expressed her appreciation for the life she was given as a songwriter and her love for music in her most recent interview. "I'm so lucky to have found my passion and to be able to share it with people all over the world," she said. "I am grateful to have been a part of music's ability to connect us all." We appreciate you taking the time to watch this video about Cynthia Weil, the brilliant songwriter who wrote some of the most popular songs of our time. We hope you gained some new knowledge about this remarkable woman and the things she accomplished for music. Please rate this video and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more of this kind of content. We'll see you in the next one.